Hi everyone, it's Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. And this is my new office space for the next couple of months. I'm going to be using this beautiful tapestry that I received as a gift many years ago. I would say probably almost over a decade ago. My auntie was a traveler and she would travel to many islands in Southeast Asia, and she gifted me with this tapestry one year, and I'm not quite sure if she got it in the Philippines or Indonesia or Malaysia. I have a feeling it's either Filipino or Indonesian because of the crosses here. It might be more of a Filipino tribe that created it. Anyway, it's a beautiful cloth, and I'm in the middle of New York City, very urban area these days, so shout out to all my New York City folks. If you want a private reading with me or a energy medicine healing with me, I have my massage table here. I've got my drum, my rattles, all my crystals and healing tools. So if you'd like to have a shamanic healing or an energy medicine healing with me, please reach out. And all my information is in the description box below. Let's see if anything else needs to be said. I'm not sure what these readings are going to be. I got pushed to do them, but when I tuned in, and I'm going to tune in right now with you on the screen, because I was trying to tune into what readings to do and not really receiving a message. So let me just see what's happening. Yeah, the guides that I channel are just kind of like, do the readings for each sign and we will tell you what to say. So I have a feeling some of these are going to be about the new moon in Virgo, which we are in right now. And I'm sorry, the new moon in Libra, which we are in right now. Some of them might be about Venus retrograde. Venus went retrograde on the 5th/6th of October. She's going to be retrograde for about 6 weeks. Some of these messages might be about what's in store for you in the month of October /November, because time is relative. So we'll see what comes through, but I'm going to start with Aries and move through the zodiac sign until I hit Pisces. And I hope you receive something here that assists you on your journey. Namaste. And hello again, Aries. Welcome to your reading. I apologize to all my Aries viewers. Your video got erased, and so that's why it didn't get uploaded with the first batch of videos last week. So I'm doing you again today. Today is the 19th of October, and it's Friday. And welcome to all my new viewers. This is my channel is called Spirit Healer Tarot. The name I use on this channel is my spirit name, and it's Freya. So if you've come to this channel through another source like my website or the Rebel Priestess magazine article that I wrote recently, know that you've come to the right place. I just use a spirit name on this channel. So let me say my prayer. I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for our understanding. May all of my Aries viewers' intentions be heard and answered. And I ask that this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. And there's a huge construction site going on outside right now, and they're going to be working all day and all night for the next few weeks. Well, probably not all night. So I apologize for any background noise that you might hear. And I'll try to speak as loudly as I can without being too forceful. Okay, just asking my guides to hold the space in a circle of golden white light, protected and safe from any negative or harmful energies that might seek to insert themselves in this space or bring harm May they simply bounce off the field we've created and go to where they're best suited. And I ask this through all my teachers and all my guides, Aho. Thank you. Aries, October to November 2018. What are the messages for my dear Aries viewers? That's the pile that wants to come. Okay, Aries, so if you listen to the beginning, you know that this is a general love and spirituality reading. It could cover, now that we're in the middle of October, it's probably going to cover the time period between October and November to the end of November. It might cover messages around your Venus in retrograde transits. It could cover the Uranus and Taurus transit that's happening, or the coming full moon. And just tune into your cards and see what kind of spread they want me to do for you. Alright, so the spread that they want me to do for you is one that I don't usually do, so let's see what comes up. Central card for you is the moon, and then they want me to put 4 cards around it. So the bottom of the deck, the Page of Swords. I apologize, the bottom of your spread is the Page of Swords. To the left you have the Fool in reverse. Crowning the reading, you have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Move this candle up a little bit. And to the right, okay, you've got the full moon. Something's going on for you around the moon cycle, Aries, this month. So I would watch. Let me just see what the bottom of the deck is. 10 of Wands. Okay, keep that there for now. Something, okay, let me just tune in. There's something that's culminating for you at the next full moon, which is the 24th of October, and it is a full moon in Taurus. So those of you Aries viewers who are dealing with a Taurus, or who have a Taurus person in your vicinity, think about that, like who you might be, who might be around you that is either, you know, the universe is having you interact with them at this full moon time. You've got 2 majors. I consider this a pretty major confirmation of the moon card. So there's something emotional and watery coming through for you around the full moon time. The bottom is the base of the reading, and it's the Page of Swords. Argumentativeness might be happening for you, or repressed feelings of irritation and argumentativeness might be happening around the time of the full moon. And it's really uncovering this tendency of yours. I feel like in the past you've tried to walk away from this tendency, you've tried to make a new start, you've tried to, you know, when you turn over a new leaf and make intentions for the new year, those kinds of things. You may have, this is just a message for some of you, not all, take into consideration. Some of you may have walked away from this habit of, you know, being argumentative, being combative. You've walked away from it, and it's resurfacing at this new moon because you're needing to make a choice to walk away from it again. As on the spiritual journey, when we're going through our life, the journey is like a spiral, and it's a spiral going upward, up the mountain. So if you feel like old tendencies are coming back, you're just hitting that same point along the spiral that you've hit before, but now you're at a higher level, so you might see it quicker, you might see it happen, and you might be able to recover quicker. There might be more awareness, more learning, more teaching that happens through this, through the awareness of this tendency that some of you have. And it, you know, the Page of Swords is representing this tendency. It could be something that's happening within you, but it could also be a tendency between you and another person coming up around the full moon. So if you're working on relationships, and yesterday was Conflict Resolution Day, supposed National Conflict Resolution Day in the United States. So if you're trying to work on that aspect of your life, the full moon is on the 24th, so in 5 days or so, notice that this is going to be coming up again, the tendency to be argumentative, and see what your response is. You've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. That's in the upright, it's walking away from a situation that is no longer serving you. And in the reverse, it might mean that you feel like you can't walk away from this tendency. So think about that. Is that true? Is it true that you can't walk away from this tendency? It might be that it's a strong tendency, but it's giving you a chance to walk away from it again. Right? Being that the bottom of your deck was the 10 of Wands in reverse, and beneath that is the 10 of Cups in reverse, and beneath that is the 5 of Swords upright. So this tendency of argumentativeness, combativeness, just, you know, arguing for the sake of arguing, which is this card, has really cost you in your love relationships, in your happiness, in your emotional fulfillment, in the happy home life that you want. And honestly, the 10 of Wands is, you're tired of it, you're ready to put this cycle to rest, and you're ready to, just turning on more light here, and you're ready to lay down the burdens. And this reading is just reminding you that it's a choice, right? It's a choice to lay down those burdens, to lay down this particular burden, this, to choose to work with it consciously. Let me just see. So that's one story that came out. Let me see if there's another story that wants to come. Okay, for some of you, just moving those cards aside for now, for some of you this is a story about self-reflecting. In the past, there was a new beginning that you could have taken, but you didn't. Fool is upside down. There was a new beginning that you could have taken, but you didn't. And I'm feeling a sense of regret. I'm feeling a sense of, here again is the card. The moon is really prominent in the top 3 cards. So again, take some time at the full moon. New moons are usually time of going within. Full moons are more time of culmination and being with others and celebration. So in your celebrations, I lost my train of thought. In your celebrations with others at this full moon, there might be a tendency to want to go within. And again, this is a card of not being able to walk away from something, not being able to start something. He's really wanting to start something, right? He's wanting to start an argument or to just have his will be known. And again, there's something about the full moon. This is going to be different for all of you. So let me just see if there's a specific Watch your dreams at the full moon. Watch any of your intuitive messages and leanings. Like if you usually go to work a certain way, or take this certain route to go to dinner, you may be guided to go elsewhere. Listen to that. The full moon I feel like is trying to bring you to a culmination of something, whether it's an awareness of something, a letting go of an old path that didn't work out, and it's just time to bring it up and put it aside. Coming to peace is what is wanting to happen for you. Coming to peace, letting this go. And I'm just seeing a lot of watery evaluations. Like my hands are doing this, like the wave. The full moon affects the tides, affects the oceans. So there's a sifting process that you're going through, Aries, and allow it to happen is what I'm getting. Allow it to happen, even if you're called to be out and in gregarious company. Be noticeable about what's going on underneath for you as you're out and about in the world. Okay. Let me see if they want me to pull any more cards. Okay. I think I'm going to pull one more card for you. So we did the bottom of the deck for that first message. The top of the deck is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So definitely some of you are dealing with a Taurus person who may have walked away from you, or who you may have had a conflict with. And then for others of you, the King of Pentacles, Aries, you are the Emperor. And it's feeling like the Emperor doesn't quite feel like he's sitting fully grounded on his throne since it came up in the reverse. So be with that aspect of you. Notice it, be with it. It's not bad. We all go through these cycles of feeling on top of our game and then not. And again, what I'm getting is self-introspection. Take a look at what part of you is feeling dethroned, perhaps, and look at that side of you. Allow it space, give it some airtime, see what it has to share with you. And this is all about coming to awareness of all the different sides of who we are. And it might be good that your King of Pentacles is coming up in reverse. It might be a sign for you to do something differently so that you can come back upright and feel good about coming back upright. Not having to do this to come back upright. And again, for others of you, this King in reverse is just about someone you're dealing with who has walked away from the combativeness between you, the dissatisfaction, just the unrest. Okay. Let's see what else. I think I'm going to pull an oracle card for you guys for this next little phase, this next little bit. I am in New York at this time, so if any of you are in New York City, I am taking in-person clients at this time, and I've got my massage table here. I do Reiki and Shamanic soul healing. I do tarot readings. We could do ritual setting around the full moon. That's always a fun thing to do. So many things, and I'm offering it all to the communities here in New York while I'm here. And so if you're here for the next couple of months as well, please give me a shout out. I would love to connect and read for you, have a session with you for healing, etc. Okay, Aries. What oracle card wishes to come for Aries for this month of mid-October through mid-November 2018? Please show us. How can Aries walk their path in a good way? Soul, again, yes. Okay, so reminds me of this card, reminds me of this card, reminds me of this card. Your soul is really being highlighted at this time. Those of you who are not happy with where you're at in life, those of you who have a sense of inner turmoil or unrest, basically if you don't have peace of mind and peace of heart with who you are in the world, where you are in the world, please reach out. I'd love to help you get to peace of mind. Let me read what this card is trying to tell you and how you can use it. For those of you who are new to my channel, what I ask my viewers to do when I use these cards, these are the Love Letters to Earth Oracle deck by Nicole Adriana Casanova. You can take the sacred geometry pattern. It's pretty intricate and very beautiful, and it's infused with healing light energy. If you take that whole image as I read the oracle into your crown, into your third eye, into your throat, all the way down your chakras into your root, and allow the image to work on your energy system while you breathe in and out, consciously meditating, and allow it to meet the energy system of your body and begin to affect it, to transmute it, to influence it. Soul. It is said that the stars are the people of the heavens, and that humans are the stars of the earth. The soul is impermeable. Fire does not burn it, water does not wet it, earth does not move it, wind does not blow it away. It is our lifeline to everything within and beyond, and we have nothing to do in order to receive it. What does your soul need, and can you hear your soul self? Okay, continue meditating, really allowing the image in. You can even imagine it breathing in, coming in through your nostrils and going down into your lungs, healing the air passages and airways of your lungs. So as you inspire, you aspire to be fully here on the grounded earth plane, shining your soul light into the world. And what I'm getting is that for some of you, one last message, in the insecurities that we human beings feel, to remember that the soul is impermeable, right? So to check yourself whenever you're wanting to hold up this sword of contention with someone, the soul really doesn't need any defense against anyone. It just is, and it just shines beautifully if we allow the channel through, and we are the channels for our own soul. So allowing it through, you know, there really is no need for cutting words or petty arguments. If you just look another person in the eye and see them and allow them to see you soul to soul, words are almost not necessary. There's just a respect, a deep respect that can happen. So when you're having an argument with someone, take that into consideration. Nothing can diminish the light of your soul. All right. I will leave you with that, dear Aries. Thank you so much for your patience. And again, if you want to reach out for a one-on-one reading, I'm here. I'm happy to be of service. And I hope I meet some of you in New York while I'm around. Take care, and I'll see the rest of you next time. Namaste.